Recording started. Oh. Look, that's us.
That looks like us.
We're here.
Look, that's us.
And that means, oh, I gotta mute this, or we'll go into an endless loop.
Yes.
If this goes on,
Let's just keep talking the same
it
thing
could
over again.
blow everybody's minds. Hey everybody, it's Joel,
Stan.
Dan Nickerson, and there was such a great response to last week's show. It was just going to be a one-time test that we decided, let's do it again. Hey, Kenny Mack, how you doing? Ken MacArthur, the nicest guy in internet marketing, joining us today. Anyway, we are here for Joel Comm Live. I got a pulse in the flesh.
Dan dead.
DojoDanDead.com. And we're welcoming everybody to this edition, and this is really cool stuff. Now, as we get going today, I discovered some cool things about Ustream, and I want you guys to do something for me. In the lower left corner, I think this is lower left, lower right. I can't tell which side it is. On your lower right corner,
Amateurs.
Look in the lower right corner of the Ustream thing, and you'll find a little megaphone dealy. And if you'll click the megaphone, it kind of like sends a shout out. And everybody, click it like crazy right now and watch what happens. The yellow bar will go up, and then it's followed by the red bar.
It's not a test of strength.
And if you hit the top, you win a Cupid doll. Click it like there's no tomorrow. Hey Tony Blake, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you at Yonex and spend some time catching up. Really like the look of your new forums. ablake.com, I believe, or is it tonyblake.com?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
It's ablake.
Sorry. We'll type it in.
So yeah, type it in there, Tony. ablakeforum.com. Cool, and go check that out. Anyway, periodically, if you got nothing to do with your mouse, your clicking finger, if you're not eating a sandwich or something, go ahead and click the megaphone. And what that does is that places us on the main page of Ustream, so that people who just wander in might come and take a look at what we're doing here, and maybe stick around for a minute before they leave in utter disgust.
Yeah.
Okay, so. We're going to go ahead and if you're not seeing live, then you need to hit the connect button or the refresh button on there. So let's go ahead and start taking some questions, and go ahead and fire away. And while we're waiting for those questions to come in, we got some prizes today. We've got all things squishy and soft here. Very soft.
Glad he grabbed my arm.
Yeah. And we have toys and gizmos, because that's the culture that we have around here. It's a lot of fun. So, questions. Fire away. Let's see them.
Well, that about wraps things up for today.
So, good to see everybody. The questions could pertain to making money online, or living in Colorado, or World of Warcraft, or any computer gaming, or easy buttons, whatever. You know, we're here for you. Him 8NC asks, do I plan another round of Next Internet Millionaire? The last round just about killed me and Eric Homeland, my partner, and everybody who worked on the program. And although it was profitable and certainly was a great thing for positioning myself and launching out some careers like Jamie Luchuk's and Charles Trippi, it would take a lot of money from a network for me to do it again. Now, with that said, we do have some people that we're talking to internationally about perhaps doing the show or a second season, but there's so many other things going on here at Infomedia Inc. Central that can't even think about it right now. It was a lot of fun though. Let's see. Ken MacArthur wants to know how Twitter's working out for me. Twitter's awesome. What a great way to instantly tell people about your new blog entry or a new service. In fact, I Twittered today.
Twittered an April Fool's joke too, which worked out pretty well.
We did. We had a great April Fool's joke. This was Dan's idea. I'll go ahead and type it in here. Hey Armin, how you doing, man? What was it?
InstantWhitelist.com.
Okay. The joke is still there, but April Fool's is over. But you'll still be fooled by it, even though I've told you it's a joke. Okay, let's see. Web scrolling too quickly, too fast. Somebody wanted to know where last week's show was. It's right, if you'll go to Ustream, those previous clips actually show in the Joel Comm Live channel.
Just do a search for Joel Comm and it'll come right up.
Yeah, just search my name and there it is, and you'll be able to watch. Last week's was done in 2 parts because we had so many people in the office pulling the stream down that it choked our bandwidth. So nobody's allowed to watch me.
So we fired half the office and it's all good this week.
In case you haven't figured it out yet, Dan Nickerson is here for plucky comic relief. He doesn't know a thing about internet marketing.
Yeah,
But okay, Blogger for Health says website or blog, doesn't matter. A blog is a website. A blog is short for weblog. And just think of it as an online journal, right?
Yeah, I even make my static websites now with blogs a lot of times. I use the same software, just throw a different skin, that way I can change a whole website. So especially with WordPress, you can just make a static website with WordPress these days.
And it's easy.
Yes.
That was easy.
Fast and easy. Let's see. Today is my first day with you all. Hello this time. I just finished signing up for AdSense an hour ago. I'm a total newbie. Will this program walk me through it enough to start going on my own? AdSense is really easy to use, and there are plenty of tutorials out there. I recommend that, of course, there's some forums that have information. My book. This is time for some shameless pimping. The AdSense Code, the New York Times bestseller, tells you everything you need to know
That was easy.
about Google AdSense. It's available for $16.72 at Amazon. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get free 2-day shipping. By the way, if you're not an Amazon Prime member, you should be. It's like $70 a year, okay? And everything you buy from them, except from merchants like that sell on there that aren't Amazon, is automatically upgraded to free 2-day shipping. And if you need something overnight, it's $3.99 to get it shipped overnight. Are you a Prime member?
No. I don't have time to read. Who has time to read working for you?
Don't you buy it at Amazon? I buy so much stuff at Amazon, it's paid for itself again and again.
Never heard of it. What's that website address again?
And again. Amazon.com?
Thank you.
It's probably /Prime. Okay, let's see. What's the best starter path for a newbie marketer?
Oh boy. The best way to get started is just to start finding your passion, find something you can talk about on a daily basis, and start a blog. So if you have a interesting hobby, or if you have a passion for something, there are other people out there that share that passion. Find a really specific niche for that, start a blog, and just start writing every day. If you can't write like 300 words a day for 30 days in a row, it's going to be tough making it as an internet marketer, because content is king and original content is really king. So just start writing, join AdSense, and then you'll find other methods to monetize your content from there.
There's no end to the number of things that you can do to promote your site. I mean, we're always discovering new tools, new resources, new methods. I try to keep away from the black hat and even the gray hat methods, and do stuff that's totally above board, because I think that catches up with you in the long run. And you're building a site that is to last the long term. So I agree with what Dan said. Follow your passion and build a site that you're actually going to give a rip about 5 years down the road, instead of a mesothelioma site.
Right.
Yeah. We just last week we talked about Fresh Maine Lobster.
Yes.
The domain we bought. I could care less about lobster. I don't like lobster. I think it's the cockroach of the sea. But Dan loves lobster, so Dan is passionate about it, and he's been adding Are you adding content?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
My outsourced writer is adding content.
He's adding content. See how passionate he is? Okay. Let's see.
By the way, they should mention too that contest is still live on freshmainlobster.com.
Okay, let's put that in here.
You can win a $100 gift certificate to Lobstergram if you leave a valuable, and I mean valuable, comment on the blog.
Yeah, $100 Lobstergram. That's
Yeah.
like good for 2 lobsters, right?
Absolutely.
2 big cockroaches in the sea direct to your door. Okay, let's see. Him at 8NC asks, is the AdSense code enough to get you going? Yes, it is. It's more than enough to get you going. You could always spend more money. There's always more courses. There's always more tools. Trust me, we see them every day. The thing is, you got to focus and make sure you don't get overwhelmed. Don't buy so much stuff that you become paralyzed.
Toolsense.com, is that right?
ToolSense?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Probably
but if it is, it's going to be gone here soon.
Okay.
Okay. How do I get fast listed on Google? I make niche sites every week. I use Digform, Squidoo, and Hub Pages to get listed, but it still takes a long time. Sorry for the bad English. Oh, I've seen much worse. Let's talk about that.
Well, it varies. I get shocked myself. There are sites that I'll launch and they get indexed within a few hours. If you're doing all those things and it's all original content, then I would certainly think you're going to get indexed, within a few days. But linking from an authority site is usually the quickest way to get indexed. So if you know someone that has a site that's really well indexed in Google, see if they'll blog about you as well. But I'd be surprised if it's quality original content and you're doing everything right, it should get indexed pretty quickly. What do you
Okay.
think on that, time-wise?
I'm totally on that. Okay, it's time for a megaphone break. Lower right corner. Everybody click away on the megaphone. Click like the wind. Click like there's no tomorrow. Am I the only one clicking?
I don't know how it works.
We need to send that red bar all the way to the top. Keep going. It's going to break. It's going to explode in a fury of clicky goodness. Okay, keep the questions coming. I'm trying to keep up with them here. What is the easiest way to create an ebook? Well, first you need a topic, right?
Right.
And compose it in Word. I believe that our friend Armand Morin is online with us, unless this is fake Armand. This could be evil Armand.
I met fake Armand once.
And did he look like real Armand?
No, he's taller.
Yeah.
Sorry, Armand.
And Armand actually has a program called Ebook Generator. Yeah, Armand, if you're on and you want to speak to that at all, then go ahead and type in. But basically, it takes a Word document and then turns it into a ebook format, and then there's a cover generator, right? I believe Armand also has a cover generator that allows you to take a flat image and turn it into one of those cool 3D things. That's the real Armand, but not Morin. This is Dubai Armand.
I know there's,
big
I know there's a
faker.
line there. I can't think of it.
You big faker. Okay.
But seriously, Microsoft Word, and depending what version of Word you have, you can just save it as a PDF. So if you know how to type and you have some ideas, you can create a PDF or ebook in minutes.
Seconds even. Yes, it's very fast. Okay, scrolling to see what other questions we've got here. Radisson 325-1. Is he staying at the Radisson? Is that
Room 325?
325. Do you stay in contact with or do any projects with the NIM crew? Well, in fact, the one of our key editors on the program, Chris Harper, is right over there. Put your hand in front of the camera so people know you're real. There it is.
Yeah.
There's Chris's hand, and he's sitting behind the computer and managing the camera. Because you can see we've got a lot going on with this camera. It's all kinds of shots. And what are you doing anyway?
I'm just hanging out. I'm editing.
You're editing on the fly?
Yeah.
He's just sitting there.
Playing
So, yeah, he's playing Peggle. Peggle rocks. That's a good rabbit trail right there. If you're a computer gamer, then go ahead and say so. Let me know kind of the video you played at Matt Basics. Kelly wants to know how to get a copy of the video I played at Matt Basics Marketing Madness seminar. You can't have it. It's mine. It's mine. Mine, all mine. Sorry. I'm going to be using that a lot this summer, actually. It's pretty powerful stuff. And if you didn't see it, you missed out on what?
You can't get it. You will never have it. You will never see this video. That's if you saw the video, you know what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's right. It's a scarcity play.
Yeah.
Anyway, Peggle, the most addictive game that I think I've ever found on the web. If you go to popcap.com, popcapgames.com, you can download it. And it's really innocent looking. It looks like a children's game, and it's kind of a mix of pachinko and what would you call it?
I don't know. I can't think of it.
Pachinko and crack.
He plays more
That's-
games than I do.
It's pachinko and crack.
I never play
Not
games. He made me. I downloaded it on my computer. I ended up sleeping, getting less and less sleep, and playing it the whole plane ride home from Matt Basics event. It was
Yeah,
awful.
the mantra for playing Peggle is just one more.
Yeah.
Just one more. That's all it is. And then, it's 4 a.m.
The stewardess
and
is
your
like, "Sir,
eyes-
you have to shut the laptop." I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Just
It
one
was-
more.
It was pretty embarrassing.
Just one more. Okay. Let's see. Lee Jack, I'm writing a book. What's the easiest way to get it published? Well, the easiest way to publish it would be an ebook format. If you want to get it into a physical book like we did with the AdSense code, then you either need to get a contract with a major publisher, and there's really only a dozen or so, and then they've got a bunch of imprints under them. And for those who don't know, an imprint is like Wiley Books owns the For Dummies imprint, so all the For Dummies books are actually owned by Wiley. What I did is I went the entrepreneurial authoring route, and that is, well, let me give you the spectrum here. On one end of the spectrum, you've got traditional publishing, and this is where you spend thousands of dollars. You contact the publishing house, they print the books for you, and you basically sell them out of your garage. Maybe you get them listed on Amazon for sale, but they never get into the bookstores. On the other end of the spectrum, is traditional publishing. Notice how the picture suddenly got better.
Oh boy.
And in traditional publishing, one of the big publishers who really doesn't give a rip about you may publish your book, throw it up against the wall with 100 other titles and see what sticks. And they'll give you 4% royalty and insult you with just enough of an advance to keep you starving. The model that I opted for is called entrepreneurial authoring, and we actually do this through my imprint at Made Easy Publishing, where there are costs associated with getting your book done, but you have distribution through Ingram, which is the world's largest, in the Western world anyway, center of distribution. They're the ones that provide books for Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Borders, Walden's, and all the booksellers. You get 20% royalties, though you don't get an advance, and you've got a publisher on your side that's interested in you as a writer. And this is purely for nonfiction, and I will put in the URL here so you can go and get more information. Oops. Jamaica FX says, "Hey Dan."
Oh yeah. Was that the longest answer Joel's ever given to anything in his life?
All right, go back.
That's a good question there about article marketing. It's article marketing.
Go ahead, read us the question.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
It's back up there.
Where? Like way back up here?
Nope, back down.
Okay, we're lost.
I've tested article marketing. Would say it's dead. What is your guys' opinion?
Opinion.
Opinion.
Okay, so the English maybe does need a little work.
Yeah. I don't think article marketing is dead, but there are certainly, if you're going to create original content, there are certainly better things you can do with it than maybe just blasting that same article out to hundreds of different article sites. If you can spin articles, it's good to submit multiple articles to different. Submit a unique article to each article place, but at the same time, if you have a good article, someone might want to post that on their website. Find somebody that's in your niche that has a good quality website and say, hey, look, I've got a great article that would be great on your site. It's totally original content. Will you post it on your site in exchange for a couple of links? And 9 times out of 10, the person's going to say, like, sure, I'm dying for original content. Thank you so much. And if you do that all day, you can pick up, good PR backlinks by putting articles in your niche on your other people in the same niche's sites.
Right, and if those of you who are in StomperNet's Smarts program, I was at Yonex Underground over the last weekend, and Don Crowther, who runs the Smarts program, who is the brains behind the Smarts program, was there. I've known Don for years, and we pulled away for a bit and talked about what's working and what's not, and those that are, we got food, cool. We'll even share with you. Stick a French fry. Sarah, lean in so everybody can say hi. This is Sarah Beek. Say hi, Sarah. Okay, thank you for the food. Appreciate that. Where was I? Oh, Don Crowther. I can't give away the secrets because I'm in the Smarts program. You need to be in the Smarts program, but there are effective ways to do article marketing. And is Smarts closed? Can you even get in it anymore?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, we have food today from the Cactus. I got a wrap, and I've got some extremely healthy French fries. So let's give away something.
How about my sandwich? We will FedEx this sandwich to you. You'll have it within 2 days.
Funny story.
What?
I was at...
oh, God, I know the story. It is funny.
Should I not tell it?
No, it's good.
Okay, I'm going to tell it. Was at... it was either... I think it was a Michael Penland event. It was a couple of years ago in Orlando. And I was getting ready to go on, and I had a breakfast that I got from the hotel. It was a big breakfast. She didn't bring me a napkin. Can I use your shirt? Hey, Chris, there's some napkins like underneath there. Proof that Chris is here. Cause, yeah, look underneath that shelf. Because a napkin will magically appear. See? Look at that. The magic hand delivers napkins. Anyway, I'm at a Michael Penland conference, and I go up and I bring which is one of these up there with me, and it's got half my breakfast. I could only eat half. It was really big. And I said, does anybody want my breakfast? This half of the breakfast. I didn't put my mouth on it or anything. It's not diseased or... Well, it wasn't.
Right.
And a lady in the front row raised her hand, and I said, here. So she took it. And at the end of the session, she says, hey, Joel, look at this. And she had been online doing something, and she turned around the computer and showed me my breakfast listed on eBay. My half-eaten breakfast listed on eBay. So we got creative. I said, okay, you know what, let's turn this into a fundraiser, and I'll send an email out, and I'll give a half hour of my time, or whatever. And so we raised like $120 or something like that, selling my half-eaten breakfast. Okay. Anyway, let's give a book away. Be creative. Come up with an idea.
Well, we get a copy of the AdSense code. We'll have it signed by Joel, and we'll also include his whatever he doesn't eat here in it as well. And let's see, we need a new
$1 million idea. Give us a new $1 million idea, and we'll give you a book.
Oh, that's a great idea. I like that a lot. Let's see, last week we had people guess the name of your dog, so we're not going to do that this week. And we also had people guess a number between 1 and 100. So
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. The first person to tell me where I will be this time next week gets a copy of my book.
That's good.
Okay, I think it's good.
It just shows you that no pre-planning goes in this show, because I didn't have a clue. I wasn't even thinking about a contest idea today.
You don't even know. Okay, so Dan, take a question so I can eat for a
Well,
little bit.
basically, you said Blogger for Health. Last week, Joel mentioned a website where you can check out to see what URLs somebody owns and stuff. And you couldn't come up with that site, right? You couldn't remember which one it was. Tony Robbins.
No, I will not be with Tony Robbins.
So Blogger for Health, I'm not sure what that website is. I use whois.sc, and I find out information about a domain. But there's different premium services you can pay, and by paying a premium, you can find out every domain that somebody owns. That's one way. Better Who Has is another one, but I don't think they'll actually give you all the information. Usually, you have to pay a fee for it.
Okay, so the place I will be next week will be a vacation spot, a much needed vacation that it's been long overdue. So guess where I'm going to be on vacation next week, and this copy of the AdSense code can be yours. Oh, boom! Which one do we give it to?
Byron, didn't you win it last week too?
We need to be more specific. Byron is correct. It is Hawaii, and you cannot win again, and you know me. But it is not Maui either. It is not Oahu, and we're getting close. Somebody's going to come up with it. Come on, you people have to know the other islands of Hawaii.
You're all Googling what the other islands are.
Honolulu. Barbados. No, not Lanai. Not the island of Hawaii. Waiting. Man, I am not attractive eating on camera. Free Ace. Got it.
Yep.
Hawaii, spelled wrong.
Mr. Nay.
Free Ace, go ahead and PM, private message me here with your name and your mailing address, and I shall send you a book.
Yes.
Okay. Let's scroll up here because there's a bunch of questions. How about that one? Talk about that.
If I have a product and want to have an affiliate system so buyers can earn commissions, would you suggest any scripts to use, or better to find a third-party, really cheap product if that matters? Probably one of the most popular scripts for this is it's called A Member, and there's A Member Pro, and you find a lot of big affiliates and stuff will use that too to run affiliate programs. A lot of affiliate program managers should say. So there's affiliate program. There's A Member Pro, and I'm trying to think of a couple other names. Unfortunately, I only use A Member Pro. Anybody else have any affiliate programs they're using on here?
I think the stream is way delayed. I'm gonna count how long it takes to see me taking this bite show up. Okay.
Yes, that's exciting. Yeah, pay.com, web marketing cod, put pay.com. Basically, if you have it's sort of like a ClickBank where you can actually put your product up and you can run your own affiliates through that. That's another way to do it. But if you're really looking for your own script to host on your own server, AMember Pro is probably the most popular. And one shopping cart is another answer. If you have if you only have one product or trying to do a membership system, you're better off with AMember Pro. V-Tribe's another one. That's Mike Fulsame's V-Tribes.
Your food's getting cold.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, you can auction it.
We can't both eat.
It's Ustream. Tony says it's Ustream. Okay, well, I just said that a few seconds ago, and he responded. So, that's okay. Tony, it might have been something that you ate. All right, again, the winner there, Mr. Kauai, I haven't gotten a private message from you, but this is yours. We have some interesting promotional things on the table today. I like squishy things. And, it used to be there was just like squishy round, balls that people would have. Now they're getting creative. This is from, I can't even read it anymore. I've had it so long. CB. Yeah, and it's got it's a football, squishy football. And it's got a quote from Vince Lombardi. "We will be judged by only one thing, the result." And then link value, here's a squishy Benjamin. Wah, wah. And then we have from Revenue Street, the squishy chair. So they keep coming up with new squishy things.
He told me to bring anything you have on your desk, and I don't have any of this stuff. Come on.
You don't have any of the toys, and then of course we have the rubber chicken as well, which also important. Hey Ben Schaffer, how you doing? Ben's joining us all the way from Israel, so hope the stream is good for you. Technical question. For a better result, meaning better AdSense clicks, better affiliate clicks, does it matter if a website is created with a well-known software like WordPress, or is it better to build my own?
There are different. WordPress is great for SEO. Movable Type is great for SEO. He's a movable type guy. I'm a WordPress guy. Certainly, there are.
I hear you go both ways on.
Oh God, just eat. So, so basically, I recommend WordPress, and there's a lot of different SEO plugins you can use with WordPress to help out. Movable Type also has a great feature where it creates static pages, which are great for SEO, obviously. But if you have a great HTML, XHTML compliant, and you do all the right things and link it properly, then it'll be just as good as WordPress. So it all depends on what kind of site you want. If you're just going to create a static site with like 20 pages of content, and you want to maximize every little bit of SEO, you're probably better off using a static template. If you want to create content all the time and index it and categorize it, then WordPress or Movable Type.
Yeah, I do. I like Movable Type. I do, but they're both powerful. So, there you go. Before we got on, I got a question from somebody in email about Jeff Walker's product launch formula. I thought you're not hungry.
Happy? Fry.
Small fry. Got a question about product launch formula. Somebody asking me, about if it was all just hype. There's a lot of products that come out every year. Product launch formula is not hype. It's the real deal. Jeff's been a friend of mine for, 7 years now. And I've watched as he's used what he teaches in his own launches and in the launches of other people. And honestly, after you get past my course, which is just a fraction of the cost, Jeff's course is absolutely dynamite. I think it's $19.97, decimal point at the end. Worth every penny. And I do have a bonus. I will put my link down here. GetJeffWalker.com. This is the closest you might get to having him come to your home. When we did our Instant AdSense Templates launch in October 2006, we had the trusty camera following us around all day, and we've put together a documentary. That launch did $1 million in 5 days. 1 million, 5 days. Now, launches these days, the high price point ones can do $1 million in a day, but this was a 197 launch. $197, and we sold like 3,600 copies or something. It was off the charts. And so this is a 2-hour DVD that I don't sell anywhere. I put together strictly as a bonus for Jeff Walker's product launch formula. I hate the bonus wars. I really don't like the way some marketers will cheapen their products and give them away for free when people buy something else. And that's why I created this especially for this. You will not see me giving away the secret classroom or my AdSense Premier as a bonus to somebody else's launch, because I think it's just too valuable to do that. But this DVD is 2 hours behind the scenes of $1 million product launch, edited and put together by our own Chris Harper. It's a great DVD, and you get it as a bonus when you go to getjeffwalker.com. You can watch a little preview video we put together there. Click the link, buy product launch formula, and then email to joel@worldvillage.com, and that is that there's a spam filter on that, so make sure you reply to get
whitelisted. Sit
whitelisted.
up straight, by the way.
Sit up straight, Dan.
I just don't want to make him look short.
You're a tremendous slouch.
Yeah.
And we'll send you a copy of the DVD. Okay, fair enough. GetJeffWalker.com. Ben, you may not win a copy of my bonus. So, all right. Silent, with a very interesting spelling, Shej. Joel, I get emails, spam, lol, from you all the time, invited spam, with what seems like amazing product programs, courses, and such. I'm a broke newbie. Do you ever sell anything great for like under $50? Yes, in fact, I'm getting ready. Getting ready? Oh, wait, Chinese?
Could be.
To it's not Chinese food. Chinese food is next week. Getting ready to launch something on April 16th, which will be way, way, way below $50, and with a value of way, way more than $50. So stay tuned to that. And I never spam. All my emails are double opt-in. And if anybody wants off a list, you scroll to the bottom, you click the link. I get a kick out of people who email me and say, please take me off your list. It just takes an extra step. It's right there. You opted yourself in, opt yourself out. Not that we won't do it if you ask, but you know, it just saves everybody time. What's your biggest, what's the word I'm looking for?
Pet peeve?
Yes, thank you.
About
email and
emails is when people don't read. It's like they say they visit your site and they're like, I looked for the answer, I couldn't find out how to cancel, I couldn't find out how to do this, do that, or what's wrong with your site? It's like, did you click the FAQ page, which is right on the footer of every single site? If you're looking for support or FAQ or for anything, just always scroll to the bottom. There's usually navigation that'll tell you exactly how to get an answer done. I get it all the time. People complain. It's like, just like, did you at least check the FAQ page before you emailed me? So that's usually one of my biggest pet peeves.
What's your pet peeve about working with me?
That he wants me to eat on camera.
I don't care if you do or not. Go hungry.
I'm
You
good.
need to lose a few pounds.
I know. That's what
All
I'm trying to do. I said last week's show, people made fun of me. Oh, boy.
Okay. Yes, free ace. I like to give content without cost. In fact, let me take a bite. I have tons of content at askjoelcomm.com. Boom. There it is. I don't see your question, Rolf.
There's also, there's a number of sites like Joel does a lot of ebook giveaways with, just all you have to do is opt in. You get there's My Free IQ Secrets, there's MLMTaxBenefits.com, there's another AdSense site, isn't there? Basically, if you look around, do a search for Joel Comm ebooks. You're going to find a number of different, there'll be squeeze domains with just a simple first name, email, and you'll get a free ebook.
HIM8NC PLF2 did go off the market briefly. They really did crash the server. It amazes me still how a major marketer could not be ready for the massive influx of traffic that came. And Jeff's server was down for 35 minutes, and they pulled it down because they had so many support issues. It is available again right now. I don't know for how long. High Speed says, help a newbie. How long does it take for websites to start earning AdSense revenue?
Depends on the website.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, if you can, making money online is all about content and traffic. And if you can get a website up with content, you need to get traffic to it. If you put AdSense on it and you can start getting quality backlinks right away, You can start generating AdSense in the very first day. Is that realistic? No. But if you start writing and you start getting links and start posting backlinks on blogs and doing form signature links and getting good content that Google loves, you're going to generate traffic. People are going to click. You're going to make money. Some people can make might make 10 cents the first day, and they'll be the greatest moment
Woo!
of their internet career.
That's like my mom was
Yeah.
like that when she made
Yeah.
her first click.
First click is
great.
huge.
Yeah.
But you've got to keep going on. Basically, you just can't make a website 5 pages and put it up and then think, "Where's the money? It's how come money's not coming in?" You've got to build links every day. You've got to post new content constantly. You've got to create value in your site, and the more value you create in your site, the more money you're going to make.
That was easy.
Hmm.
Joel, have you done any foreign language sites? And what would you recommend when using this with AdSense?
But my book is available in Spanish and French and Japanese.
Japanese. Yeah.
AdSenseSecrets.jp, secretsadsense.com, and secretosadsense.com, I believe, are the foreign versions. I agree with Weebs. It is time to click the megaphone. Yes, it's that time again. An orchestrated effort to artificially place this video at the top of Ustream. So grab your mouse, arm yourself with the resources you need to click like crazy. The megaphone in the bottom right corner. It's not going up enough. Higher. Click. This is free, people. Click for me.
We could give away the chicken to the
No,
first
I'm
person.
not giving away the chicken.
Sorry.
I am not giving away the chicken. The chicken stays here.
I'm slouching again, too. Maybe that was my mother.
I am not going to tickle Dan until he eats his lunch. That just is wrong in so many ways.
See, last week, I was hungry. And so I ate before I came on the show, and he walks in 5 minutes, "Hey, what do you want for lunch?" I just ate.
I am not the only one on earth that can make money eating on camera. Have you ever heard of Emerald? Bam! And what's her name? Rachel Ray,
Rachel
right?
Ray.
Rachel Ray can eat. Blogger for Health. I don't have that URL. I should have found
Yeah,
it.
I just addressed that. But
You did, but we
10
don't
minutes
have
ago.
the.
Yeah. I don't.
Well, apparently I'm on 10-minute delay.
Yeah, that could be too. He's thought he had seen one, but he couldn't remember it, and I've never seen one. You can always pay and get it.
Any big guru I'm dreaming about doing a JV with. No, I guess I haven't really thought about that. We've got so many things going on here. I want a JV with Dan,
We always have JVs.
and he's just trying to find his way out.
We do a JV every week. People just don't know it.
That's right. We do lots of JVs. Say something in Japanese. Konnichiwa.
It's Nisashi Goroko Shichach Kuju. Anybody can tell me what I just said?
Then they'll get a copy of Internet Family
Yeah.
Fun. I doubt they're going to.
It's
though.
Nisashi Goroko Shichach Kuju.
Was that a racial epithet?
No,
You sure?
positive.
Are we going to get hate mail over that?
If I'm Dojo Dan, how would I know that?
I don't know. Is it
Andrea.
I eat lobster?
Andrean's correct. That's 1 to 10 in Japanese.
Oh, okay. Andrean, PM me your address, and we will send you a copy of Internet Family Fun. This was my first book. It was on No Starch Press. It was really written by Bonnie Bruno, but it was my idea, and I wrote the foreword, and my name's on it, so there. And this was written in
What
1997.
are the odds of that?
It's,
You just opened a page up and it had numbers 1 to 10 on the top.
wow! And it's 11 years old, which means all of the links that we talk about within it are probably dead. But I will sign it, and I will send it to you.
So it's an amazing
And,
opportunity to claim those links and then get all the traffic benefit from this book.
That's right. Wow, one person said there was a 4-minute delay for the eating on the camera thing. Okay.
You're supposed to eat slow.
Okay, just casually, if you're sitting there, go ahead and keep clicking the megaphone thing. The question is from Did You, what continuity programs do you have? Can you comment on the workload to create them? Well, the first continuity program that we put in place was for Instant AdSense templates. We created a monthly templates program. So if you purchase the Instant AdSense template starter kit for $97, you're then presented, with an opportunity to get in the monthly templates program, a one-time offer, $77 a month. We also have the the Next Internet Millionaire Coaching Club. We have Script Dojo, which if you want to see a funny video with Dan,
Oh boy.
go to go to AskJoelComm.com
Yeah.
and look for, what is the name of the video?
It's something about creating instant.
Yeah,
sites
there's
or
the
something like that.
thumbnail is me and Dan side by side. Watched. It's only about 3 minutes or so. Watch to the end.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Trust me. But Script Dojo, it's a penny down, and then $9.95 a month. We talked about this last week. What else have we got for continuity?
We have a couple in the works.
We do.
Basically, there was wasn't there another coaching program that you had for $97 a month? Is that still
Yep, the
going?
AdSense Premier program, and we're working on some new stuff as well. And honestly, apart from doing a monthly teleseminar, they're not a heavy workload. We outsource, the product creation based on, the parameters that we give the people we're working with.
Well, I do most of it.
And Dan does all the work. This is
Yeah.
really good, by the way.
Oh, good.
If you ever come to
It's
Loveland,
excellent
Colorado, right across the street is the Cactus.
Well, that was Kelly's question too. If she comes to Loveland, Colorado, can she have a tour of the office?
Sure.
If she buys us lunch at the Cactus Grill, she can.
There's a video tour online though.
Yeah, there's also a video tour of the office online. Yes. Just go to AskJoelComm, and there's tons of videos there that'll answer tons of questions and show you what we do here. Basically.
Everything you ever wanted to know. We did a tour of the office here, and there's like a 5 or 6 minute video that's on YouTube and AskJoelComm now. Okay. Edward Moore saw the video, said yes, it was funny again. Do it for us.
No.
Come on.
I could break something.
Come on. Do it.
Well, if you want to know how to count to 10 in Japanese, it's from doing this like a million times. It's ni, san, shi, go, roku, si, hach, ku, ju. That's how you do punches. But it's much faster and more impressive on the video, I might add.
And it goes, Script Dojo.
Script Dojo. That was him. A lot of questions about outsourcing. Finding writers can be very difficult, can be very easy. It's luck of the draw. We've gone through a lot of writers. Recently found one who's fantastic. She's from the Philippines. Okay, I'm not going to give you her name because we're keeping her very busy. If you're looking at outsourced programmers, there's Scriptlance, Elance, Guru.com, Rentacoder.com. Once again, it takes trial and error to find out somebody that, no.
Look at the size of that fry.
No. It's trial and error to try to find a good programmer.
Punchthefry.com.
We've been doing this a long time, so we have people that we work with, and because they're such quality, you like to keep them happy, and you don't usually give out who they are. But
Okay. Tico Ray says, froze, is it me? Yes, Tico. Welcome to the Ice Age. You are frozen. Sorry. Weeb says, what are the Next Internet Millionaire cast members up to? Do they have projects working? Do you all stay in touch? Yeah, we do. We actually have a list, a private list, that we do keep in contact with each other. Thor Schrock is getting ready to do his own reality show, the Top Affiliate Challenge, topaffiliatechallenge.com, and you can actually go and audition for that right now. He's going to be filming that in Nebraska in June, I believe, and I may be a guest on that one. Let's see. Jamie has just finished up her Success in 12 Weeks series, and we're getting ready to put all that on a DVD and offer it as a home study course. Charles Trippi has been invited to be in a major motion picture in Hollywood. I think
he's already filmed it.
No, it got delayed with Steve Buscemi and can't remember the other guy's name. So Charles is going to Hollywood. Wouldn't surprise me if he turned into a real big celebrity one day. Laura Martin is getting married. It's true. Who else? Jason Marshall is getting ready to do a fire sale launch. If you're on my email list, you'll hear about that either tomorrow or Friday, and it's a fundraiser for PD, the disabled boy that Jason takes care of. Jason's an awesome guy, and this is really important work, so I'm not going to make any money off of this, and Jason's not either. It's purely a philanthropic work, so watch my email for information about that. And there's some others got some stuff going on too. Okay, let me scroll back up because we got a lot of questions coming in. While I'm looking, hit the megaphone, please. Click the megaphone as though your life depends on it. Rolf C. says, I've used AdBlast the world to send out 200,000 names. The copy had a free ebook and I didn't get one click through. Is that possible? Do you think something else is wrong? Well, it sounds to me like you rented
Yeah.
a list. So that was the first thing you did wrong. You don't want to rent lists. You want to build your own. It's just you don't know where these names came from. You don't know if they're double opt-in. It's very possible that they blasted out your URL and you were instantly blacklisted.
Yeah. If those lists were really successful, you'd see top and legitimate. You'd see top marketers using it. While there are some lists that are legitimate, obviously, when you can buy 200,000 names for $75 or something like that, it's not legitimate. You'd be lucky if you got 2 clicks and you can get a whole domain banned, you get your email banned, you get everything banned. So it's not worth it. Real quick question about, I think Sander asked about, she's making $7 to $8 per month. How can you get more website visitors per clicks? You know, you need to spend your time building backlinks to your site. You know, if you have a website and it's not making money, then you need more traffic. So basically, spend time, you know, making comments on blogs, posting in forums, providing answer content on Yahoo Answers, and build up more backlinks. And at the same time, if you know someone else, like I mentioned earlier, who has a website that might need content, write an article for them in exchange for a backlink.
That was easy.
You do. You make it easy.
It just builds up. It has to build up over time. It's a long-term thing. It's like, you know, but you can't just put a website up and not do anything. I'm guilty. I probably have 50 websites that are just sitting there making the same amount of money every month because I don't have the time to go post comments and to build links. But if I was focused on one, I'd spend most of my time building up backlinks and providing content on things like Yahoo Answers and blogs and forums and all kinds of stuff.
Who thinks Dan should have his own show? Maybe I'll be the co-host.
Joel Comm Live, Dan.
Dan Nickerson dead.
I'm going to change my name to Dan Net.
Dan.net. Okay.
Blogger for Health, should multiple websites be hosted at multiple hosts, or will using the same host be okay? RE SEO. There's a lot of debate about that topic, whether
Nobody
it makes a
knows.
difference. Nobody knows. You know, I honestly have a few different servers, and one of them I use is HostGator's SEO hosting. And what they do is they allow you to buy a package of different Class C blocks, so you can put all your domains on one server and assign a different Class C address to each of them. But nobody knows. You'll get different opinions from everybody regarding whether hosting on the same account is different. I think you'll find a lot of people do host on different sites because the tendency is to think, well, it makes a little sense that you'd be penalized for putting everything on the same server, so that's why people do that.
This question asks if my JB request site is still open, and the answer is yes.
Yes.
And I'm typing in the URL right now. I get so many emails every day. I mean, really, there's just, Joel, I want to do this with you, I want to do that with you, and I'm quite flattered. But a lot of the things that I'm presented with they don't mesh with my business model.
Yeah.
So Dan actually came up with the idea for JB request.
Well, it's one of those things where you don't realize that when you email us a JB request that you're asking us to look at something and take a look, and it takes valuable time. We are so swamped with our own projects that in order for us to actually take the time to look and evaluate a potential JV partner can consume hours of our time. So there's a hard cost associated with that in business to be able to do that. So with JV requests, we basically, if you're serious about your product, you think you have a product that is great for Joel's audience, that isn't network marketing or isn't some money-making scheme or idea, but it's actually a legitimate product or ebook that you've created and you want to potentially JV with us, then that's something we're looking for. But you need to have faith that that product is valuable for us. And so we ask you to pay a $497 consultation fee to submit that product. Now, when I say consultation fee, we can't approve every product, and if we're going to take the time to review your product, like I said, it's our time and our which is basically our money to do so. So what happens is, if we don't approve you, we will actually come up with a bunch of different ideas for your product, like you would be sitting here in a room with us for an hour, and we will write down all those ideas and give you ideas that are far surpass the $497 fee.
It comes with the holy crap guarantee.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't walk away from the time that the information we give you and the ideas we have, going, holy crap, that's awesome, then we give you your money back.
Right.
And that's never happened.
Yeah. And I get people submitting, they go to the contact form and try to submit through the contact form thinking that that's going to bypass paying the fee. And usually I'll just say, Thanks for your interest, but that's why we have the whole system in place to weed out that. Believe in your product. Believe in your product, and we can help you out.
And in case you people are wondering, now you know what it looks like to sit across the table from me and have lunch.
Yeah.
That's what we need, a badge that people could put on their website. I had lunch with Joel Comm. And it would link back to the
you
show.
can sell it on eBay too.
And we call the show Lunch with Joel Comm. By the way, next week, I am going to be in Hawaii. And I'm going to bring my... This is messy.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring my MacBook with me, and I'm not going to broadcast it this time because right now it's like 6 a.m. in Hawaii or something like that. But I am going to try and do a live broadcast next week, and I'll send out an email telling what time that's going to be. Maybe on the beach. You won't be there.
Oh, excellent.
Sorry.
I have work to do.
Yes, you do. But I love this this MacBook. Do you like Edward? Anybody else like that for the show name instead of Joel Comm Live, Lunch with Joel, and then we make a little badge that people put on their site. Have lunch with Joel Comm. What do you think? Up or down? You like it?
You make a poll?
Well, we could do a JV request site called
Yes.
called Launch with
Let's do
Joel.
a poll.
What about Launch with Joel instead of JV request?
Okay, you can eat now. I'll do the talking.
I don't know.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Silent says, have to admit you're much more personable and likable after seeing in person. Thank you.
It was a
You know
question.
what?
Yeah.
We're regular guys, right? I mean, this whole guru thing, I think, is just, it's a myth. It's, I don't know. People need to look to someone. We all do it. I mean, I've got people that, if you said Tony Robbins wants to meet you, I'd be like, oh, Tony, it'd be a big deal. But Tony's just a guy, right? Gets up in the morning, or is he Superman?
Oh no, I'm just reading comments.
Gets up in the morning and goes about his day, puts his pants on one leg at a time, I'm assuming, eats his chicken wraps or whatever it is. He probably eats healthier than me. And, goes through his day trying to do cool stuff. And, what's the difference between me and you? Just I'm here on the camera talking to you and you're watching, but what's the, really?
Well, it's a funny story about, I was at an event a couple years ago, and I've been online for many, many years and had a big membership program back in '98. And I wanted to meet Jeff Walker, and so I'm like thinking, is this a good time to meet Jeff Walker? And I'm trying to decide whether I should go over there. Meanwhile, there's a guy to my left who's saying the same thing about me, because he'd been a member of mine 10 years ago. And he came up, he's all nervous, he wanted to meet me, and I'm like, you're nervous about meeting me? And Jeff Walker, I brought into the conversation, and we're all the same way. It's like, why are you nervous about meeting me? It's
we're all just
everyone's
people.
the same, just different levels. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Good question about Joel. How did you make your first million? Did you really make the first million? And I just want to say that if he hadn't made his first million, I wouldn't probably be here. It's really, I only came after the money.
We need mentors.com. A Dine with Dan badge. That'd be funny.
Yes.
Thank you, Callie. I don't recall which person you are that we met, but I appreciate your kind words.
I like drive-through with Dan better, actually, because I drive through most of them.
It's true, Tony. I mean, when I met, well, actually, we met before, very briefly. I remember I was sitting on a sofa at the event, and you were off, run off somewhere, and I thought, Tony's running off on me. I don't get to meet him. But it was a pleasure to spend time with you. Bullet, if you want to be a service provider, then go to askjoelcomm.com and submit a question there, and I've got somebody who vets those questions, and if it's something of interest, then we'll get back with you.
What can I just ask, Bullet? What service do you provide?
Bullet, what is your provider? Okay. Also, while we're answering that, in the lower left corner of the stream, is our stream crapping out on us? Because it's stopped here. I'm gonna refresh this.
I have no neck.
I don't know what a lamp and .NET developer is. Oh, Weontech, we've worked with you before.
Yeah, we worked with you guys.
Yeah, so we have a relationship with you. The stream is reloading. Okay. There is a poll in the lower left-hand corner, and I'm going to click it right now. I need to vote. Name the show, Joel Comm Live or Lunch with Joel. Actually, I won't do the poll. I'll just see what the answer is. Well, now I have to vote, don't I? All right, the responses are coming in. Okay, let's see. Next question.
Joel Comm Live,
com. I guessed it, everything about you before we took a picture together. I'm not sure what I guessed it, but okay. I'm real. I'm decent. I'm real decent. What about Dan? What do you guys think about Dan?
No, don't do that. Last week I got killed.
All right, we have another book to give away. This book is by Michael Banks. It's called Blogging Heroes. There it is. And what Michael did is he contacted 30 prolific bloggers and he interviewed them. So we've got Dave Taylor from Ask Dave Taylor. We've got Frank Warren from Post Secret, great site. Robert Scoble from The Scobalizer. Peter Rojas from Engadget. Joel Comm from... Oh, look.
Nice.
I'm right in the middle of the book. I'm chapter 15. But I'm shooting for 14 next time. And look at the cover. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. There's my name. Right there in the center. Wow, how cool is that? Anyway.
I got a good contest.
Blogging Heroes. No more food, huh? I gotta eat. Looks like some people are having a hard time with the stream. I'm not sure why.
Ask them who the
I wonder if somebody's
Ask them who
downloading.
the publisher is for the contest.
For what?
That book's public, right? Find out who can find out who the publisher is first.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. So, first person to tell me who the publisher is of Blogging Heroes will get it, and let me know. Ready? Go. When are you coming back to Minnesota for a visit? Great to meet you at Jeff Mills Conference. No plans to come back to Minnesota. Lovely people, incredibly boring state.
Jamaica FX got it.
Way to go, Jamaica FX. Go ahead and PM me with your information, and we will mail you this copy of Blogging Heroes.
Nice.
We have a winner. Let's see.
I put in my own story. Jamaica FX. There'll be a couple of sheets of paper in the back. I'll write my own story.
To answer, Minneapolis was cool for the people. It was cold for the Mall of America. It was a one-time type thing. I just don't see myself coming back for any particular. Sorry. It seems these days it's Los Angeles, Las Vegas, Atlanta, and Orlando. Those are like the major spots for conferences. Okay, friend says, yes, Nikaz, that was Michael Banks. Friend says, Joel, I want to get into the I am niche. I'm reading.
I know.
You're interrupting.
It happens. It happens.
Stop it.
You interrupt all the time. Got a great idea, I can tell you.
I've never made $1 online. What are some ways that I can market my first product that I'm not yet an internet millionaire? Okay, go ahead.
Well, what's your first product? What's your niche? There's probably people that are on this stream that might want to be an affiliate for you. So depending on what your niche is, you should find other sites or forums that are in that niche and look for people that'll be an affiliate or be interested in your product.
Find a niche you can scratch.
If it's in the internet marketing world, you should definitely join the Warrior Forum. You can start posting there, add content, then you can start slowly saying, hey, look, I have this product. You can also do a Warrior special offer to get interest from affiliates and from other members of the forum. But basically, just if you have a product as a value, share it with some people that are in the niche and see if they want to become an affiliate or JV with you. And that's usually the best way to get a new product on the market.
Did you get that? All right. Will I come and do an event with you in Virginia? If it's large enough, usually don't do anything under 200 people now, and if my schedule will allow it, I get a lot of requests, and I have a family, and to travel as much as I do sometimes, it really takes away from time with my family. I am a husband and father first and foremost, and then I am a businessman, and I got to make sure that I keep that priority, or else I'll hear about it. And yes, it's true. Let's see. What should we do first? Try being an affiliate or create our product? Well, I guess it kind of depends on what product you have. Do you have a product idea?
If you have a product that's of value, share it with people, get some testimonials, show some social proof. The thing is, everyone says that, I have a product, I need to get out there and start making money. And, well, what does your product do? I mean, if you have a product that's of value, then you should have used that product to generate income. And by showing social proof of that income, you can attract affiliates and you make more sales. So if you're writing about how to do something, prove it to people that what you're saying is going to make it happen for them, and that's all you need to do.
Okay. Let me scroll up just a moment here because I saw one I want to answer. Joel and Dan, do you use AdSense sites as stable income and product launches as products? Yeah, I mean you can do a product launch on on a site that has AdSense about it. You know, realize they're content sites, okay? And we're getting a PM. I'll keep that
Yeah.
up there. They're content sites. It's just AdSense is one way to monetize. You can also monetize with Contera, Chitika, banner ads, CPA ads, auction ads, shopping ads. What's the widget bucks, Shopzilla? There's so many different ways to monetize
There's
your
tons.
site. Don't build a site to be an AdSense site.
Right.
Okay. Even that somebody asked earlier, and I didn't ignore it. I just didn't get a chance to answer it, and just remembered now. They were saying the templates that we've offered is that content spam. The reason we only offered 5 private label rights articles with the templates is because we encourage people to create their own content. True made for AdSense sites they're ready made with tons of content on them. And we don't want to do that. I'm all about selecting a niche. You know, if you get the monthly templates and there's 50 templates there, pick one that actually would mean something to you, put it up, and then create content for that site on a regular basis. And that's how to avoid keeping
Once
the
again,
spam.
I can't stress enough. I mean, think about the sites you visit all the time and that you bookmark. Why are you bookmarking those sites? Because they provide value to you. If you're going to just make out tons of AdSense sites that just have a few articles, you know, that's nice and you can make a few bucks. But if you really want to take it to the next level and make a lot of money, you need to provide real value to people. And you can do that. Start doing that for free, giving out information, free tips, and you know, then you start monetizing it from there. But focus on the value first, and the rest will follow.
Yes, agreed. One person says, I was talking about a program you have, it's a fraction of the cost of Jeff Walker's. Which one is it? That is secretclassroom.com. If you buy on the first page that you see, then it's a $4.97 product. You get all the teaching that the contestants on the Next Internet Millionaire got. On the shows, you only saw 3 or 4 minutes of Jeff Walker, Mike Koenigs, Mark Joyner, Marlon Sanders, Armin Morin. But in the Secret Classroom, you get almost 2 hours from each one of these teachers. Comes with the workbook. You're interrupting me again.
It's going to give you good stuff, but
Bad.
oh boy.
Mr. Squeezy Head is not happy. Anyway, comes with the Next Internet Millionaire DVD box set, which we gave away last week. Maybe we'll give, not today we won't, but there you go. Jamaica FX, Chitika and Contera do not cannibalize AdSense. Somebody asked just a little bit ago what's the bottom line on mixing Chitika and others on the same webpage as AdSense. Yes, safe to do. Don't mix YPN and AdSense. It's like drinking and driving. Don't do it. You'll get busted, and Google will close off your account. But in-text ads like Contera and shopping blocks that are not contextual but keyword-based like Chitika and Widgetbucks, totally compatible with AdSense. If you want to see a good example of ad overload, go to forums.dealofday.com. I'll give you that link. This is my shopping site, and go to any one of the threads. And if you'll log in as a member, you'll see even more good stuff. There are so many different ways that we monetize each one of those pages. It's insane.
Yes.
All right, you may talk now.
I forgot what I was going to say. No, I was just going to recommend Secret Classroom because you think about the speakers. You basically, if you had to pay to sit in front of those people for all that teaching, it would cost you 10, 20 grand. So it's one of the best deals you'll ever get in internet marketing education.
Ever. Okay. It's an hour,
Wow.
and your lunch is officially
That's fine.
cold.
Well, Ralph C's question just says, I had to leave. I bought a master resale rights, but it had so many links to the text that was frustrating. Is there a trick to editing out all the links that put my affiliate links in? Look for private label rights, books and articles and things like that. Master resale rights, usually they give away master resale rights because they have all those affiliate links in it. So there are two options. Sometimes there's a thing called PDF Brander, and they actually allow you to change some of the affiliate links. But your best bet is to look for things with private label rights. Go to eBay, type in private label rights ebooks, and you'll find a ton of stuff that you can do that with.
Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly says, great teaching on Secret Classroom. And she knows because she was there. Kimberly Spears was our hospitality
Oh,
director on the set of the show. And she was the one that helped accommodate and make sure that all our speakers and guests had transportation and that they were well fed and everything was taken care of. And she is awesome. So, Joel, seriously, any magic bullets for what?
In secret classroom.
In the secret classroom, there's tons of magic bullets. It's filled with magic bullets. It's packed. There's so many bullets in there. You could basically take out a whole
MagicBullets.com.
army. MagicBullets.com. I mean, I don't know what you're asking me. It's all in there. It's $4.97. There's a 2 or 3 payment plan. It's like so ridiculously inexpensive that we probably should have charged more for it. Mr. Squishy says we should have charged more. So get the monkey. The monkey hasn't made an appearance. The monkey needs to make an appearance in every show. See, you don't get this type of quality on network television. Here.
Sorry, you can go.
You got to watch fast. I'm going to shoot him over the camera. And
Hopefully.
Hopefully he'll go over the camera, not into the camera. This was, yes, it is the best $500 you'll ever spend. This is the best $7 that I ever spent. The monkey gets a lot of action in. I can't get him to stay on. Gets a lot of action in our office. I got him from thinkgeek.com. Okay, are you ready? Watch closely. Here, I'll give you a close-up look of him first. There he is. All right, here we go.
Nice.
That was good. That's
That was
twice in a row I didn't hit the camera.
Is that thing ever run out of batteries?
ThinkGeek does rock. The monkey is not up for grabs. Nico is, I'm just saying, this is
Oh,
like
yeah.
the speed round.
This is good.
Nico is in Costa Rica and will welcome just about anybody that comes to town.
He's got a new video channel that's coming out that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the Costa Rica Travel Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
He's
site.
he's Jungle Boy. I mean, I don't know if do you watch Survivor at all?
Of course.
What's the guy's name that's on the?
Besides the first season, no.
Do you watch?
No, I haven't watched it in a couple
The
of years.
guy that's on there right now is like Jungle Boy. I mean, he was one of the all stars, and he's back on this show, and he like scales a tree like. Nico's like that.
I'm working when Joel's watching that.
Do we get anything if we ask a friend to watch next week? Yes, we will let you watch again next week. Actually,
But-
next week it's live from Hawaii, and it will be a prime time show for those on the continental United States because I'm going to be several hours behind. And some people have actually been asking if we could do this prime time instead of lunch. Make a poll for us, please. That poll is, you don't have to answer here, folks. If you would you rather the show be on in the evening than during the lunch hour?
We had somebody
Live from
we had
Hawaii.
somebody from England already thank us too for having it on this time of day because they get to watch it.
That's
so.
true. That
Yeah.
buymymonkey.com. Hey LA, okay, good to see you. Okay, let's. Well, there's going to be a poll, and you're going to see it appear in the bottom left corner of your UStream. And of course, those who are here for lunch, this is kind of biased because those who are here right now are more likely to say do it now than the people who can't tune in because they're working. Don't you people have jobs?
What's kind of funny too is I actually own a site called lunchtimevideo.com, which I love the name. I put up a WordPress blog with some video in about 10 minutes and haven't touched it since, but it's lunchtime video.
Lunchtime video
Yeah,
with Dan and Joel.
yeah.
A little jingle.
Yeah, that'll work for me.
Can somebody make us a jingle? That would be fun.
Nice little-
Do we have any people out there that are good with
Be a combination of
music?
it.
That was easy. That was easy.
And the monkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Mr. Squishy Head.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Is the poll up? Okay, poll's up. So bottom left corner, click the poll, vote. Bottom right corner, click the megaphone. Click it. Click it. All right. Got another question? How important do you see AdSense as an income source today? Any income source is important. Any way that you can monetize your content is important. It's an ongoing revenue stream. It's been a significant revenue stream for me since April 2004 and it continues to make every day. So, but don't look, again, it's not just AdSense. Ask me, what does Contera mean as an income source? It means every day I make an extra $100 with it. What does Chitika mean? Well, that's good for $50 a day for me. What do the banner ads mean? Every one of them, and they all add up. So, AdSense is still cool. Yes, Byronius, diversify, magnify, amplify. Running out of fireworks.
Hi-fi.
Does this mean we're running down?
I don't know. I'm a little out of it today.
Yeah, eat your,
Got too much work to do.
You need to eat your lunch. Okay, so testify,
Yeah.
fortify, lunchify.
Yeah, lunchify. I like that.
Okay, wow, a bunch
And
of
yes,
questions.
these sessions are archived at Ustream, and I think we'll probably have a link on this site too before long to all the archived sessions.
Apparently, Dave in Germany says Trade Doubler has launched an AdSense clone that's contextual. Launched yesterday, he believes. And am I familiar with it? Nope, I am not. But we'll take a look at it. Evenings are full of teleseminars. That is true. Cosmo says I should wear the black shirt and gold tie like in the header pick. Actually, look, for the show, that type of image I think was, really important. But even when I speak these days, I'm far more casual because this is how I am.
This is dressing up for him.
This is
actually.
dressing up
Yeah.
for me. I don't come in naked though.
No, I wouldn't work here.
Yeah,
if you did.
nakedjoel.com. Bathrobe and a pipe. That's funny. Let's see. I'd like to start an online business, but I don't know HTML, etc. Can you give me some tips for hiring, working with a web designer? He's scared. Don't be afraid.
don't be
It's
afraid.
okay. It's okay. Really.
I mean, just start off. Go to blogger.com. Start a blog. They have great little tools to get you going, and just that'll break the ice and get you online. And then next thing, start coming up with a domain name that you like, and get a domain name, and then get a $5 a month hosting account at HostGator. Get a blog, install WordPress. As far as finding a designer, you can outsource the stuff, but make sure you have a clear vision of what you want to do before you outsource. Get started with Blogger, start writing content, see how you like it, see what works for you, how well you write, and then start thinking about, okay, this is the kind of domain I want, this is the kind of content I want, and then go to places like Scriptlance or Guru or Elance, and you can find somebody to do that for you if you need help. But you can do it yourself at blogger.com to get started. So just start today.
This person's glad I lost the goatee. You're getting better looking or a better photographer? The question is, at a professional headshot, do you suggest that? Actually, I am getting better looking. My wife tells me I'm getting better looking with age.
No comment.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of funny because people, when I go to conferences, what was the one thing a lady said last week? And she looked at me and she said, "You look fatter on the web."
We can't tell what the lady said 2 weeks ago.
And one person said to me, "I thought you'd be taller," meeting me in person. So my response was, "So did I." And I stopped at 5'10" and a half. And I have heard that that I do look more honest and approachable without the goatee. So fine, it's gone. We talked about making a video, and it hasn't happened yet because it looks kind of scary. But the idea is do a video. The question would be, Joel, what happened to your mustache and goatee? And then we would show me sleeping and with the whole beard on, and it jumps off my face and it goes off and begins marketing on its own and writes an ebook. Kind of like.
I wanted to do a video with him, just have it grow back, and then do a video with him asking questions with the goatee, and then answering them without it, and make it look like a before and after kind of future thing. I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the power of the goatee.
Interviewing old Joel.
So the goatee is gone, and no, I will not have a bald head. My hair is turning gray, but as I tell my wife, I don't care what color it turns as long as it doesn't turn loose. You, on the other hand, are
Very gray.
a rainbow of very light colors, and we're the same age.
Yeah. You're 5 months older.
Guess our age. There's no prize for it, but go ahead and guess our age.
Guess what holiday I was born on?
Hollandaise? Hollandaise Day. Oh,
Oh.
Bing Andrean,
Again.
another, there's no prize, but we're both 43. Thank you, Edward Moore. God bless you. More in store. And Kimberly Rose, love you so much. You're awesome. Jamaica FX, we're no longer sending you your prize. Sorry. Okay, so we're like 15 minutes over already, and we still have the same number of people here. Does that mean
Dan is never 43? We were 43 for a while.
Dan's actually been 43. How do I get on the next Internet Millionaire? Well, you turn back the clock to last April and you send in an audition.
If you add .com, you can just type it in and you can get on nextintermillion.com.
Golly. Hit the megaphone. It's megaphone time. I want to see that bar go all the way up. I'm not saying another word till that bar hits the top.
Russ, the intern.
Shh.
Who's Joe?
Shh.
It's like asteroids.
Okay, we did it. Man, I can't not talk for that.
Wow.
I'm not sure who that was more painful for, me or you. Yes. Somebody check the main page on Ustream. Let me know if my picture there is number one. Elf 25, the megaphone is in the bottom right corner of your window, and just click it, and it's like sending a shout out.
I just broke the enter key.
If a person asks me about getting a discount on my product because I don't have any money, should I say yes or no when my product is a PDF? Look, you got to determine what fits in with your MO. Okay, between you and me and everybody who's going to see this replay, there have been select times where I feel like there's really a need, and I'll give a discount or give away a PDF. But the fact of the matter is, if people don't pay for it, if they're not invested in purchasing your product, then the odds are they're not going to use it. This is why handouts, if I want to get political for a moment, this is why I think handouts in our country aren't really effective, because it makes people dependent on the freebies, and then they're not motivated to do the work, to find jobs, to get an education, to aspire to be more. I think handouts are, except in specific cases where people truly can't help themselves, they can be very damaging to the human spirit. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
There are costs associated with any kind of education, whether you're going to a college, a technical school, anything. You're going to pay huge money to get an education on this stuff. And so if you look at this, if you want to learn how to do this, it's like taking a course or paying for training or getting credits. You have to spend some money to make money and to get an education. There is a wealth of free information online. If you dig, you can find out information on anything. One thing I've done in the past, when someone's really been say, hey, I'd like to get a copy of this, this kind of thing, and I'll see if they have a website. They have the website and a link. I said, look, tell you what, give me a link back and I'll send you a copy. I've done that before, just to help people out. I get a link back, helps me with the search engines a little bit. So think about how you can barter sometimes when somebody asks you for something free.
Your fries are cold and limp.
They're under the light.
Yeah, they're cooking.
Why is it not cooking?
There is a light up here. Can we have a competition for the AdSense code picture behind you?
I thought about that idea as well. I thought that'd be kind of fun.
An autograph poster?
No, they just want to put their website up there.
Wait, Cosmo, are you saying you want this actual...
Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry. They want to win the picture.
You want to win picture, or do you want for us to whiteboard and put a URL up there and advertise for you? Rick Butts, a pleasure to see you once again, my friend. For you, we have Mr. Squishy Head.
Yeah, Rick, it's available, but it's brown and it has yellow borders. That's bad.
Okay, AdSense Buddy, that was made by my development team. The idea is better. Yeah, we can put an advertiser right up there. You know what?
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
Time for the picture to come down. If you would like your URL up here, the first person to PayPal me $5 to joel@worldvillage.com, then you will get your URL up here. So be quick, or just tell me right now if you're PayPaling the money. Okay, I've been taken down.
In case nobody can hear that.
Anybody say that?
Well, you might want to say it to the mic better.
Okay, so let's see. The first person to give me the URL. Who
did TF8252? Did you send it?
did you send money, TF82? I need to know.
Isn't it better just having their links on there?
Yeah, everybody, you got your links right there,
It's
but they're not in the video
it's already
forever.
better.
They're
That's
not-
true.
Okay, now obviously I can't put everybody's. All right, let's
Yeah.
see. Tell me URLs. Let's see. Where
Well,
do I
who's-
got from?
Well, we need
Are we
some,
frozen up?
maybe a little bit. We need to know who sent the $5. We should also probably check out the website before we put it up. No adult sites, no inappropriate content sites either.
Okay. So tell me what we got.
Well, we got tons. I mean, dietandweightlossreview.com, World Links Directory, millionguides.com.
Why don't you check the PayPal and then put them up there next time for the whole show?
Okay. Well, since I'm here, I'm going to do a few. Does that show up? Yes.
But we don't know whether these people have sent or not, so.
That's all right. We're being trustworthy this time.
Anybody
And-
with short domain names?
Yeah, really. Okay, I'm just going to put one more for now, and then next time we've got a whiteboard behind us, we'll see about selling sponsorships for the whole show. This edition of Comm Live brought to you by Rick Butts.
It's hard to read anyhow, so.
The big butts of life. Okay, I'm done pimping myself.
We could say who bought the secret. Someone just bought the secret classroom. I thought they said.
Who just bought Secret Classroom?
Did somebody just buy a secret classroom?
FarkingCheap.com.
Oh,
I almost can't say that. An advertising ticker. Hey, Chris, could we, with a mixer, send a signal from two sources out to one?
Yeah, you have to get a switcher that has like a Chiron generator in it.
Or, can you do like with a PowerPoint where you drop out the background?
Maybe.
We're going to look into that. We're going to see. We're going to kick it up a notch.
Hey,
Bam!
Can I give a plug out to my tips.com? And I want to tell people that I mentioned earlier about creating content, original content, and giving it to people. I have a site, tips.com, tipz.com. Sign up for my mailing list. You'll get more tips. But also, if you submit me an original quality
Thanks,
tip
Tony.
in your niche, you get 2 backlinks on it, and I'll post it on tips.com. If it's good.
There's stuff in the Ustream dashboard. Look and see if there's somewhere to add text. We're going to figure this out. We are. You know what I'm thinking of doing? What would be kind of fun is turn off that camera and hit the laptop and kind of walk around the office a little bit. All right. Question. Joel, do you think there's a future for Incredimail like software? What's Incredimail?
I don't know. Go to instantwhitelist.com. That's the future.
Yes. This is where you need to go. Instantwhitelist.com. This is
That's the future of email marketing.
100% email deliverability. Okay? No, seriously. 100% email deliverability. Go to instantwhitelist.com. It's basically a former cryptologist for the NSA
Yeah.
and an uber geeky, I don't know who the guy was,
Yeah.
but uber geeky guy.
They're not going to release their names.
They're
They're
not.
lose their jobs.
And they came up with a way to get to basically no spam and to make sure all your mail gets delivered exactly where you want it to go. So instant
There's
whitelist.
some great testimonials on the page.
.com. And Tony Blake's giving us a testimonial
Nice.
right now, 397% increase. So,
Excellent.
excellent. Secret Classroom is not too advanced for a complete newbie. What we did, each of the teachers were asked to target a specific area. So Mark Joyner, since he was the first teacher, was really focused on getting your mindset for business. Armin Morin talked about branding. Jeff Walker talked about product launches. Marlon Sanders talked about creating information products. Mike Koenig's on video. Brad Fallon on e-commerce. Chris Jones from Pepper Jam, an Inc. 500 company, about the work culture. They have an awesome culture at Pepper Jam too. Dave Taylor talked about blogging in 2.0. Perry Marshall talked about, what did Perry talk about? It wasn't AdWords.
Wasn't
Man,
that a day?
I had to duck out too. Rich Sheffrin, pulling together your business. You're building a team. Who am I leaving out? Ray Edwards talked about copywriting. So it's all. Thank you.
The best thing, as far as a noob goes, and you're actually watching something in a secret classroom, I mean, the best thing about it is it might give you direction. So you might not necessarily know where to make money online, but you might hear one of these guys might inspire you with an idea that you hadn't thought of, which could be perfect for you as a newbie.
Next, please.
Yep.
Uh-oh, this is going to be scary. A drawing. Let's see what this is.
Oh boy. That's worth a website plug right there.
That's great. That's awesome. You guys need to click that link and check that out.
Can I put that on my fridge?
Very, very funny.
What does your fridge look like?
Yes, Radisson 325. I am on Twitter. I am also on Facebook. My friends list is filling up. I have a group on Facebook as well. It's called Google AdSense. You can follow me on Twitter and be my friend on Facebook. Please be my friend, please.
Oh boy.
Please.
Would you be my?
I'm on there. I get all this stuff too.
Here, let's put Mr.
I had to sign
Squishy
something
head
saying
in
I was
the
going to be
chair.
on his list when I started working here.
Our lighting's kind of freaky. It looks really dark down here. It's because nobody cares about what's on the table,
I
right?
stained this last night.
Yes.
That was easy.
Any suggestions for smoothing the video feed? Is that my issue or yours? Chris, whose issue is that?
I think that's their issue.
I think that we've been told
We
that
blame
YouTube's
you.
having a problem today. So.
We blame you. It's all your fault.
And Joel blogs almost every day. NetHelp.
I do. I blog a lot. joelcomm.com. And you can join my RSS feed via FeedBurner so you can keep up with the latest. And, you know, the blog is not just about making money. I use the blog for a lot of personal reasons. I'm big into customer service. And when I run across a business that has lousy customer service, I almost always write about it. Although we had a great experience on United Airlines going out to Yonex. And if you're pinging me directly, then I'm not going to answer you there because I can't keep multiple windows open at the same time. The best way to survey us is iSupport Desk. Are you wanting to survey for an article or your blog or just because you're curious?
5 questions.
It's better than 20. Ralph wants to know, how do you handle too much email and too many accounts, how to stay organized? I am so overwhelmed with email. I do have a support guy. Greg is our support guy, and he does go through my personal email and kind of weeds out that which I just don't even need to see, and deals with the support issues. But there's still, in fact, today, one of my goals, if I ever get done being on camera, is to go through my email because I am really backlogged. Mike Stronghill, I do not have that domain for you right now.
Ralph C, I just want to recommend too, if you don't have a Gmail account, get a Gmail account. They're fantastic. I'm beginning now. I used to create a pop account for every single domain I own. Now I'm just redirecting everything to Gmail. It just makes it easier to manage.
Sue 180 and Radisson 325. If you want to know my calendar, it is on my blog. And let me make sure it's up because we just moved sites. We moved our ISP. And yeah, it's there. This shows you where I will be speaking. They're not all up there right now. There's a few others that I need to add and a couple others I'm waiting to confirm. But if you want to see me really live and not just virtually live.
And I'm probably going to be there too.
Yes, Dan's going to come with me. They're making a Dan-sized piece of luggage now. Samsonite is. And he likes the part where he just kind of rolls down the, goes around.
It's great. It's chilly, but it's nice.
I like this picture.
Yeah, I do too. I'm putting that on my
This
fridge.
is good. Okay, let's see. Go back here. Do you focus on season products like paprika and McCormick seasonings or what?
I own a curry site.
I don't.
I own curryremedies.com.
I don't
I haven't
understand
been there in a year, but I own
the
it.
question that helped. What will be the next big thing on the internet? Well, Joel Comm, of course, right?
You have to keep putting on weight.
Ooh, that was cold. If I had a crystal ball, I would use it. But I'll tell you, I'm going to show you the next big thing, and it's not on the internet.
I have no idea where he's going with this.
I'll be right there. I'm coming.
Oh, I know where he's going.
Well, now you do. This, the cell phone, is the next big thing. This is the way direct marketing is going. For years, advertisers have... Oh, I missed a call.
Express.
Look at that. For years, merchants have advertised with radio, in print, in television, and their effectiveness, of course, is not what it used to be. And 10 years ago, email was a great way to market. It's still a way to reach some people, but email deliverability really sucks, which is why we need instantwhitelist.com. Email deliverability is really bad. Email that shouldn't go in the spam filters is going in the spam filters. And I mean, just yesterday I had a problem, lack of miscommunication, where I was trying to email somebody and they weren't getting it, and they were trying to email me and I wasn't getting it. We finally had to use the old-fashioned way, the phone. But the way that I'm talking about using the phone is not voice, it is text messaging. There is no other way that you can reach more people instantly, no matter where they are, than via their cell phone. And I don't know if you can say that there's 100% open rates on text messaging, but it's got to be awfully close, because when was the last time that you got a message on your phone that you did not look at it? You do. And I'm actually going to be announcing a new service publicly probably in just a few weeks that is going to change the face of marketing both online and offline. So it's very exciting. Stay tuned. Jamaica FX text messages can be spam, but what we're talking about is not going to be spam. It is complete, confirmed, double opt-in only, and it's going to be hot stuff. Yes, it's going to be hot.
My support desk has some survey he wants us to take, and he's gotten others to take it.
iSupport Desk, go ahead and send your questions via askjoelcomm.com, and if you'll put at the top that Greg needs to forward it to me, I will get it. Okay? Yes, Tony saw it. In concert with what you were saying, many things that involve rich media to the phone, desktop, etc. Yes. I will never drop email marketing. I found it best. Well, that's like saying I will never stop advertising in the newspaper because it's worked for me. NetHelp, you have to be forward-looking and forward-thinking. This is where it's going. You can use email. Definitely keep using email, but if you're going to want to be able to communicate with your clients, your customers, your prospects on a regular basis and see conversions off the charts like never before, it's going to be on the phone. And that's...
Invent your cell phone blocks all text messages.
Yeah.
My rotary phone actually blocks all text messages.
I'm waiting for the viewership to fall off so we can say, all right, we can go now.
What's going on with that?
It's not. All right, megaphone time. Hit it! This is Joel Comm, and we're on a clickathon. We're clicking. Elf asks if I'm part of Alan's email experiment. I am not. How is weather in Colorado today? It is beautiful. There's some clouds over the mountains, but I can see the back range. It's probably, I would guess, 58 degrees. Actually, I'll check my iPhone, and I'll tell you exactly what the temperature is in Loveland. The temperature in Loveland is... updating. 46. It's got to be warmer than that.
Snow tomorrow? Come on.
Yeah, snow tomorrow. Sorry. But it snows here like in the morning and then melts by the afternoon. Let's see. Don't leave me, Rick. Don't leave me, Rick. Stay with me. I'm heartbroken. Well, Blogger at Large says we need a cutoff time.
Yeah, we do. Like 15 more minutes or something like that, or 10, I don't know.
Well, I could just...
I have plenty of work to do.
Shall I go portable for a minute?
Do whatever you want to do.
All right. So
Streaming might be screwed up.
So no, it's going to be fine. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to cut off this stream, and then I'm going to relaunch it on my MacBook, and we're going to see what happens. So this stream is going down in 10, 9. You'll need to refresh your stream, by the way. Underneath there's a little arrow like that. You push it to reconnect. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.